Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to wash your human hair bundles without having them fried, dyed, or laid to the side. Alright, so if you made it to this video, you know I made a very short but very important video about washing your bundles. And let's be honest guys, it don't matter what kind of hair you buy out here, anything that you attach to your scalp and your skin, you want to make sure it's clean. I don't care if it's synthetic hair, I don't care if it's crochet hair, I don't care if it's that Brazilian bust down 30-inch wig you just got from the best hair company of your life. Wash that hair. Now, before we get in this video, definitely make sure you subscribe, like, share these videos, watch all these videos that are all things me and all things related to hair. Now, let's get into it. So the hair I'm using today, I got from my local beauty supply store. I'll definitely have this hair and everything that I used in this video linked in the description box. The whole important point of this video is just to show you guys how to wash your hair. So we're going to do just that. And I got my lovely assistant today, my daughter Aubrey. She's going to be helping me out. All right, so the first thing you want to do before you even allow water to touch this hair, you want to make sure you have the right water temperature. All right, so you want to make sure that water is lukewarm. I'm just going ahead to start with the hot water first, which to me is easiest because then you can just kind of add cold water as you go and adjust from there. Water temperature is super important, and that is because if that water is too hot, it's going to alter the state of your hair in any type of hair you use. For instance, if we did have synthetic hair today and that water was too hot, it's going to singe that hair and it's going to make it unmanageable and unfortunately unusable. Similar thing goes for using human hair extensions. You want that water to be the perfect temperature so that it does not alter the state of your hair. Because if that water fries that hair, if it's too hot and it kind of fries that hair, it's going to change the state. It can make your human extensions coarse and not last as long as you want it to. All right, so now that we went ahead and got the water right, we're going to go in and start pre-prepping to wet the hair. And to do that, we're going to go ahead and comb through that hair just to make sure that there's no snags or tangles. I don't know about you guys, but washing my own hairs a lot. So I definitely don't want to be washing somebody else's hair in my sink and got to worry about some snags and tangles and then I'm frustrated. So you just want to make it easier for a more stress-free experience. All right, so now we're about to get into it. We're going ahead and getting this hair wet because we're going to start washing. I went ahead to make sure that the hair was very liberally wet. Made sure to get it everywhere all over. I did avoid the top because it was still connected to the little pack piece. But again, that was all right. I feel like it was fine to me. And as I went through, I just made sure to still go through and comb a bit just to make sure everything was seamless and ready for shampoo time. All right, so we're going in with that shampoo. I made sure to put it liberally throughout. I'm kind of just wetting as I go, mainly to kind of help give that shampoo a good little lather. One thing that you want to make sure when you're washing bundles, you don't want to wash vigorously, like doing like a little crazy scrub, because of course that'll create more tangles and that'll be a mess. And then, yeah, you got some ruined bundles. So definitely make sure you're just either using a comb or just raking your fingers down. It doesn't have to be so hard. It's super simple. And yeah, you just want to make this whole process be as stress-free as possible. Of course, with pre-washing those bundles, you just want to make sure that you get whatever chemicals or just any type of particles that might be in this hair. Again, we don't know where this hair comes from. I mean, I've seen videos where they, make bundles on the ground, so you definitely want to make sure that you are washing these bundles to protect yourself. I've definitely had experience where I've had breakouts from bundles or braids or crochet or what have you. And my daughter has had the same. So we want to make sure that in the end, we want to be cute, but we also want to make sure our skin and scalp is protected. We did end up washing his hair twice before moving on to conditioner. Again, that's just to make sure that we do our due diligence of making sure all that product buildup, all those chemicals or what have you, is out of the hair as much as possible. All right, so once we move on, it's time to rinse out and then we move on to conditioner. All right, so for the conditioner, you want to make sure that you leave this conditioner for a minimum of 5 minutes and a max of 10. So 5 to 10 minutes at best. We only opted for 1 to 2 minutes. That was mainly the time that it took to use our hands to kind of rake through and a comb to comb through. And that was because these are straight hair bundles. I myself remember when I was a straight hair girly. And of course, natural hair was in at this particular time. And I thought, oh, I'm going to deep condition my straight hair or I'm going to let my conditioner sit on. It's going to make your hair feel real good. But if it seeps through that hair, once you go like to style and curl it, it ain't going to hold no curl. So I had got nervous and really didn't feel like wasting my time. So we just did the 1 to 2 minutes. And even still, those 2 minutes definitely affected the hair to where it felt amazing. If these were curly hair bundles, I could definitely see that deep condition of 5 to 10 minutes working beautifully on the curly hair. But to be honest, I didn't want to chance it with the straight hair. So 1 to 2 minutes it was, and it felt so silky smooth. I mean, look at that. It felt so good. All right, so the next part is the blow dry. That is also a very super important step when you're blow drying your bundles because, again, heat damage is real, even with hair extensions. So you want to make sure that that blow dryer is at the perfect temperature to avoid frying that hair. Because like I said earlier, once you fry that hair, it ain't nothing you can do. You just either gonna have to cut it or buy you some new bundles. So trying to save your life and some coins. Now let's get into that. All right, so when you're drying your hair, and of course it could be a blow dryer, it can be the little like the sit up dryer if you're gonna use like a hooded dryer, it doesn't matter. You want to make sure that that heat is at a medium level. Again, heat damage is real, including in extensions. So, me, I'm using a hand hair dryer today, and my hand hair dryer has three settings of both. So for the wind speed, it has cool, for the wind speed, it has low, medium, high. For the intensity, it had cool, medium, and hot. So what I did was I had my heat on a medium heat, and for the wind speed, I toggled in between medium and high, mainly to cut the drying in half. I didn't want to spend all day drying this, drying these little packs of hair. So I definitely toggled in between. And of course, that's always important because if you're going to use high heat, you want to make sure to pay attention to as your blow dryer is, plugged in and being used, it gets hotter and hotter. So you want to make sure that you're paying attention to that. And if it does, being able to toggle in between medium or even sometimes going to cool. You just don't want to overheat that hair and, like I said, ruin your bundles. And here is the finished product. As you guys can see, this hair still looks very healthy. It has movement, it has sway, and y'all, I am too hyped to use these bundles, y'all. Definitely want to thank you guys so much for tuning into my video today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, y'all. Share my stuff. I super appreciate you guys. I'm so grateful for everyone watching this far. And until then, it's been real. Deuce.